Hi guys, this is So What If? Um since this is What If Deku is an assassin, and since many of you are not watching it, this is gonna be the finale. So yeah. Um I hope you guys enjoy this. And I'm sorry for any background noise you hear right now. Well, here I just made other videos, so if I get stuff wrong, I'm sorry. I just made another part 2 What If Deku was cheated on. But yeah. So this is going to be the finale of What If Deku was an assassin. And I am going to take my time on this for the people that do watch this, do like this, What If Deku was an assassin. So I am going to take my time for this finale. Because I still like this idea. So, if I'm correct, it was the sports festival now. They just rescued Aerie. Yeah, it was a 2-week period. Yeah. Sports festival. They rescued Aerie and everything. They adopted Aerie as one of their own. Yeah. So, sports festival happens, and before they go, Aerie hugs them and says, "Good luck. Good luck, mommy and mommy and daddy and stuff like that. I'm cute and everything." And the rest of them didn't know this, so they're actually shocked that that happened. One thing I don't like doing about What Ifs is hearing my own voice to make sure that the video wasn't corrupted or anything. That's what I hate about making What Ifs. But other than that, I'm perfectly fine making What Ifs. If I didn't have to listen to my own voice, that'd be perfect. But anyway, sports festival, everybody was shocked that a kid that called them mommy and poppy and everything like that. Yeah. So they ask like, "Wait, what? Did she just call you?" And they both say, "Yeah, yes." They explain what happened. It was like, "Oh, so that's what happened. That's why." Okay, that makes sense. So they come out. Midnight says for the one to do the speech, come up, and that was Deku. Deku pretty much said, "Do your best and everything." And before Deku left the stage, he said in a menacing tone, like, "or else." So, um, what they do is, race happens, and I'm just gonna skip over the race and, cavalry battle. I'm just gonna go overhead. Deku pretty much just runs out and pretty much just cutting 0-pointers and everything like that. So, yeah. Deku does that. Kaino does the same thing. So, Deku and Kaino. Deku got first, Kaino got second. Every pretty much like, yeah, good job, mommy and poppy, mama and papa, and everything like that. And And they just raved at Eri. Everybody was surprised, like, holy they have a child. Deku yells, like, before you think about it, she's adopted. Why am I yelling? People think I'm insane. They probably think I'm insane. If I'm home alone one day, I'm just gonna record all I can. And that's not gonna happen anytime soon. So yeah, anyway, so cavalry battle happens. Deku and Kairno on a team. And Kairno has 10 million points on her head. And Deku created just like 2 knives, and he's just throwing them. Well, he created 2 knives and he's throwing them at people's feet, so they have to stop moving, and the top person falls off, landing on their face. That didn't work with Bakugo. Deku had to make rubber bullets and make a pistol and shoot him down. Deku shot his hands first, so then his hands would be all bruised, and then his wrists. So yeah, Bakugo fell face first, probably from a 6 feet height. So, yeah. Oh, I really need to get water. Shit. I would drink it out of this pond, creek, but I know this is disgusting water. Probably filtered, but still. You know what? Fuck it, give me a minute. I'm doing it. Fuck it. Okay, I just drank some water. I feel 100 times better already. Yeah, I don't mind you subscribing. I don't really mind. I don't really mind about people subscribing or not, so subscribe if you want to, subscribe if you don't. If you like my content, subscribe. I'm surprised like 85 of you guys, 85, 86 of you guys subscribed. So, I'm actually surprised about that. But anyway, back to the story. Deku. So the battles happen, and what happens is pretty simple. But Deku versus Shinso, you know what's gonna happen. Deku grabs 2 knives and does that move, make him pretty much paralyzed, and then Deku just kicked him out of the ring. So, fuck, I'm gonna get sick. If I get sick, I'm sorry. I'm still gonna record. But I'm thirsty as fuck. So anyway, Deku pretty much, so Deku wins. Deku versus Todoroki. Fights go the same. Kairino wins. Let's say she was versing Bakugo because Ochako didn't make it in. So yeah. So what happens is Deku pretty much out. Give me a minute to think. Yeah, back to the story. Deku. So, Deku versus Todoroki. What Deku does, this is not the best matchup for Deku. What Deku does is he's trying to use his stealth to his advantage. Well, the ice to his advantage for himself. So yeah, Deku's pretty much using his stealth to sneak up behind Todoroki, kick him in the back, and use some rubber bullets, hit him in the back of the head a few times, make him unconscious. Which Deku puts in plan. It works, of course. Let's say Kairino loses this battle for this round, and the final round comes up. Deku versus Bakugo. Yeah, not fun. Deku's gonna beat his ass. So what Deku does is he pretty much grabs Bakugo. Well, does that fake out move, paralyzing move, clap hand, whatever the fuck that move is, makes him the opponent paralyzed. Sorry, my brain's so fried from school, even though I didn't have that much school to do. I just stayed up all night watching anime, which is the same thing I'm gonna do tonight, because I haven't felt that energized at night for a long time. And I was trying a new anime out, and there was only 25 episodes, and I finished all those episodes in one day, which is very sad. Yeah, I'm sad. The ending was sad. So, actually, I have something before we keep on the story. Sorry for rambling, but why do always ends of the anime always leave it off on a huge cliffhanger? Tell me that. Like all the finished series always leave us off on a huge cliffhanger. But anyway, back to the story. Sorry for rambling off. I just need that answer to be fulfilled. So anyway, Deku beats everybody. Kairino gets third, Bakugo gets second, and chained up. Like, his chains are probably like, he probably can still break out of them somehow, shape, or form. He doesn't care. He wants to beat Deku's ass. But Bakugo doesn't call him Deku. He calls him girl. Which, that's one reason Deku beat his ass. Second reason is because he hurt, it didn't hurt his girlfriend. But, well, yeah. Yeah. She did. So yeah, anyway. Deku pretty much beat his ass. And so Deku and Kairino don't really need to go to anything, to any agency, because they're already stronger than most humans. Like, they're on par with All Might. If they're together, they're par with All Might. Like at probably 75%, because that's all you can go. Not Prime at all. Prime, their asses would be destroyed. But it's not Prime. But If they're separated, they only can do around, what's half of 75? 60, 30. I don't know, probably around 32, 33%, which is still a lot. So, anyway, Deku and Kairono just do more assassin jobs, and it's taking care of Eri. They do their assassination jobs at night. Deku's the one who goes out most times, but sometimes Deku's way too tired, so Kairono goes out. And they have almost 2 billion yen. I don't know how much that's in American. Probably a lot. So yeah. So let's say the stain incident doesn't happen. No fuck. I'm doing something stupid, so give me a minute. There we go, that's fixed. I'm doing something stupid. I'm playing with my bike seat. Playing with the thing that makes it go up and down, so yeah, I'm being stupid. There we go, now I can actually sit on this thing. So yes, sorry about the interruption, but anyway, Stain incident doesn't happen, because let's say Stain was already captured, well, let's say Stain was killed by Deku already, because let's say after Ingenium got hurt, he said, can you kill him for me, for my little brother and stuff like that, so he doesn't go after him. Deku was like, sure, yeah, Ida would do something like that, something stupid like that. And Ingenium asked, like, how do you know my brother and stuff like that? Deku said, we're classmates at UA. He said, okay, and hung up the phone. So yeah, Deku pretty much does that. What time is it? 4 fucking o'clock. Probably should be going home soon, but I'm finishing this. So yeah, Deku does that, and oh fuck, my nose is stuffy. Deku does that, and so the final exams come up. Deku and Kairono pass like hundreds of percents up above Momo. Liam asked if they could study at their place. They said yeah and everything like that. And they gave them Koro Sensei's books. You know those thick ass books? Yeah, pretty much those. Like thicker than 20 dictionaries together. Yeah, those books. Probably not 20, probably like 5 or 6. And they didn't read it all. They said it took them like a day or two to read it all. Ari's just reading hers in like a little tiny area for her. And Ari did they asked if Ari could do this problem. Ari does it like exactly how you're supposed to do it and everything. And they're like, holy shit. What grade is this kid in? They would say, she's like 6, 7 now. She's like 7 now. And she's been just reading these books by, a past teacher, and yeah, our past teacher was really smart, and pretty much we said she's pretty much above college, if I'm correct. They're like they're like drinking something and they just spit it all out. And Deku's like, fuck. I gotta clean this fucking thing up now. Eri calls everybody like aunt, uncle, and everything like that, except Bakugo. Eri doesn't call Bakugo uncle. Eri calls Bakugo a bitch. Like Baku bitch. Kairino and Deku just laugh when Eri did that. And they both say like, good job, Eri, good job. And Deku said, you only can say those words, you can only say that word to Bakugo. Eri said, okay. So now every time Eri sees Bakugo, she says, hi Baku bitch. Yeah. I just wanted to do that because, I don't know, I just wanted to do it. So anyway, yeah, the final exams happen. Deku gets above average, same with Kairino. And Eri had one, and Nezu was like shocked about her test scores. She was like above college level. Eri's like the fourth smartest person in the world. Like right below Nezu. So, yeah. Nezu asked, how are you teaching this kid this? And Kairino and Deku pretty much said, follow us. And they went to the classroom and everything, and Nezu saw the school. Since Nezu's smart, he was like, this is an old abandoned school. They're like, yeah, this is where we live and everything like that. Nezu said, don't you have any parents? They're like, nope, we killed them. Well, we killed our mom and sister. And Kairino says mom and brother. We don't know where our fathers are. They're like, we went out to get some milk, and then they never came back. Except until now, because they watch a sports festival, and they're like, holy shit, we need to go after them. We need to find them. So, yeah. Let's say so, what happens is now, final exams. It's Kairino and Deku versus All Might. All Might's not using the weight things, but he's only going like 15%. Because he knows they can take it. There's like, go, you can defeat All Might. Fuck, my hands are cold. Well, my fingers are. I got bony fucking hands. And arms. But my legs are all muscle so they don't get cold. So, anyway, sorry for rambling off again. I'm fucking horrible when it comes to rambling off. I need to try not to ramble off, but still. My recording mode is my rambling off mode too. So, what Kairino and Deku do is they sneak to the side of the city, and they were just sneaking. All Might wasn't expecting this, so All Might's looking for them. All Might hasn't found them yet because he was expecting them to be like in the middle of the city. So probably they got like 3/4 of the way there, and All Might found them. So Deku told Kairino to go to the gate. Deku said, I can take this fill-in, in quotes, down. So Kairino went to the gates, and All Might and Deku started fighting, and it was an even match. Deku was actually winning. So yeah. Um, Deku, yeah, Deku, almost got him in the handcuffs, and then they said the heroes win, and Deku still got him in cuffs. And Deku's pretty much just dragging him to Nezu's. And when Deku got to Nezu's, he just threw All Might in there and said, "This guy is too weak." So yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so let's say there's a month or two before we gotta do the school pool. So Deku was thinking of the idea to go to the school pool. Karuno said yeah we should go, because Karuno didn't know that the girls were going. Because Deku and Karuno were talking about what should be for dinner tonight, for that night. So, Deku filled out a form to go to the pool. Deku turned it in, and they said okay. But then, let's say President Mike, because that's President Mike, said, "Are you a boy or a girl?" Deku got mad and pretty much, "Yeah, I'm a boy." Stuff like that. It just gets way too cold when you pretty much just cut your hair. In the middle of winter, too. Well, it's not winter for them, but for me, in the middle of winter when you cut your hair, it's freezing. I'm trying to grow my hair out, though. It's working, yes, but still. My mom doesn't care how my hair goes as long as it's clean. My dad kind of does. If I'm correct, my great-grandma, my dead great-grandma would be yelling at me because I got hair on my face pretty much. Can't fucking say it. Sorry for rambling off again, but Deku says okay, thank you, and everything like that. So, Hirono and Deku go, Kaminari and Mineta still go, and let's say Ito went and invited the rest of the guys. So while Deku was getting changed, so everybody was there, and they haven't got changed yet. So Deku said, "Okay, let's go get changed and everything." We went into the boys' locker room and started getting changed. Some of the guys were surprised that he's not a girl. And the girls are kind of surprised that he's not a girl. Some of the girls are surprised that Deku's not a girl, too. Karuno's not surprised because Karuno's known him pretty much since she was 9, so... Yeah, Mineta tried to look through the peephole, but as soon as Mineta tried, Deku just grabbed a knife and just put it up to Mineta's throat and said, "If you dare look through that hole, I'll slit your throat." Mineta immediately backed off, and Deku just made a rubber bullet and just shoved it in there. That just sounds wrong. But anyway, yeah. The whole pool thing happens with the swim contest, but this time they get time to finish because Aizawa said instead of 5:30. So yeah, they got to finish. Deku won. Deku won, of course, because it's Deku. So anyway, Deku won, yeah. They go back, they eat, and everything like that. And a month or two later, the training camp thing happens. And when they get to the training camp on the hill thing, Deku could immediately tell that something bad was gonna happen, so Deku told Kairano this, and Deku grabbed Eri, and then they just hopped back on the bus, hiding. Because let's say they've been training Eri with her quirk, well, of course her quirk, but with stealth and stuff too. So they sneaked back on the bus, and Aizawa got back on, the bus driver stayed on, of course, and yeah. Everybody else fell, and Deku, Kairano, and Eri just rode the bus. They're on their phones the whole time, though. They got Eri a phone, just in case she needed them for any reason. Oh, fuck. 4:13. How long have I been going? Half an hour. Okay, let me keep going, because I need to finish this. So yeah, what happened is Deku. So they get there, and Deku, Kairano, and Eri get off the bus. As soon as Aizawa gets off the bus, he realizes that they're there. So he says, "Hello, Aizawa-sensei," just with a big cocky smile. Well, just a big smile, pretty much. And so I pretty much just puts his hand in his face, just slapping it, and like Aizawa said, "Okay, you guys are cooking." There says, "Okay, we do that all the time anyway." Okay, natural food resources and everything like that. Go. So they grab like everything they need for food, and they start cooking. And the Wild Pussycats ask, like, "Do they know that there's normal food here? Like, we brought food." They say, "Oh yeah, we know. We just like doing this better. Natural resources, grabbing natural food is better." And they ask, how do they know that? Not Eri, though, because it's Eri. She lives with them. They say, "We live out in the forest anyway, so we live up on a mountain anyway, so we know how to do these kinds of trains." And Eri and Koda were talking. And Kairano and Deku aren't complaining because Eri's making new friends. Eri asked what Koda's quirk was, and Koda said it's water gun. Eri said, "Cool, mine's rewind. I'm able to rewind anything." So, yeah. When the rest of the classes when 1A and 1B got there, they saw that Deku and Kairano were just pretty much cooking food. And the food was pretty much done at this point. They were just setting stuff up. And they asked, how did they get here so fast? They pretty much said, "We just rode the bus. But we cooked you guys natural food. Natural resource food." They started eating, and they realized this was amazing. So everything happens in canon until the villain attack. So Deku pretty much. So a lot of people are dead because of because of them too. Let's say Muscular's dead. Let's say that Tooth Guy's dead. And I'm sorry, but Toga's dead. So everything happens in canon except for those parts. Deku not breaking 20 arms, and they still got Bakugo. But, yeah, they still got Bakugo. And Deku and Kairino, like, we're getting him back even though he's an asshole. So, yeah, they went to sneak and grab Bakugo. They tagged along Hiroshima, too, just cause. Kiri is a good ship. Bakugo and Kirishima is a good ship. It makes too much goddamn sense. Even though I know the canon ship is Kirishima X Mina. So yeah. Deku. So what they do is they go and they find Bakugo, and Deku sees what's happening in there, because they brought all their assassin supplies. Deku and Kairino brought all their assassin supplies. And Kirishima's like, you guys are really prepared. And they both say, synchronized, like, we're assassins. Of course we are. So yeah. What time is it? How long have I been going? 36 minutes. It's getting cold out here, but I need to finish this. Fucking finish this and I can fucking go home. So yeah. Deku does that, and the big explosion happens, and they realize, Deku and Kairino realize that this fight's not a good one. Because let's say All Might's like a tiny bit weaker because of the fight with Deku and Kairino. So yeah. And what happens is Deku and Kairino are helping All Might fight. All Might's asking why they here. And they say, we're helping you fucking fight. What do you think? And this is going to be weird, but a good idea at the same time. So, All For One's doctor comes out of the shadows, all mysterious and stuff, like, ooh, shit. Shit's about to go down. So, who also comes out of the shadows? Kuro Sensei. Yes. They brought him back to life, and he won't explode, destroying the whole Earth either, but he's brainwashed. And the one word for him to get unbrainwashed is Kuro Sensei. Cause fuck it. Only like the doctor want All For One knows. They thought they were the only ones who knew about Kuro Sensei, but nope. Deku and Kairino pretty much yell Kuro Sensei, and he got out of the brainwash immediately. Kuro Sensei pretty much realized that he's somewhere that he doesn't know. And Kuro Sensei remembers about his past life. Well, not really past life, about like 100, 200 years ago, and stuff like that. So he remembers Nagisa, Kairino, and stuff like that. So, and Karma. So you realize that these two people look like Kairino and Nagisa. So Kuro Sensei pretty much just Mach 20's over there, grabs them, and pretty much brings them to the assassination classroom area. Ari was just there, sitting there, just reading a book. A book about Kuro Sensei. And Kuro Sensei pretty much says, like, explain to me, Nagisa, what happened, stuff like that. And Deku explains, like, what happened, like, I'm not Nagisa, I am Izuku. I don't really like going by the name anymore. I normally go by Karma Shioto. Like, they both, like, say we're the reincarnations of, she says, Korono and Deku says, Nagisa and Karma. And Ari asks, like, who is this person, Papa and Mama? And they pretty much said, oh, this is the person who wrote those books you're reading, and stuff like that. Because you gotta remember, Ari's still a little kid. So, of course, she's still gonna be scared of people she doesn't know. So, the fight happens the same. All Might wins, everything like that. Kuro Sensei's alive, which is good. So, they go back to school. And Deku and Kaironel explain who this is. And Nezu says, okay, so then he should be a person that should be teaching here. And they look at Kuro Sensei, and Kuro Sensei says, like, yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. He has nothing better to do with his life, right? So, yeah. What happens is that, so, Kuro Sensei teaches them. Now, 1A is a whole lot smarter. Denki's no dum-dum anymore. Mineto's no perv anymore. Actually, Mineto's still a perv. Yeah, I remember Kuro Sensei's a perv, too. And, yeah. So, when Kuro Sensei was first introduced, Deku and Kaironel say, hi, Kuro Sensei. And Kuro Sensei says, hi, Karma, hi, Korono. And they ask, how do you know this person? Or thing. Whatever this thing is. They explain. They're like, oh. So, that's the person. So, Kuro Sensei's like, oh, you talked about me and stuff like that. And Mako was getting cocky. But then Kuro Sensei was getting cocky. And then, stuff happened. Deku had to break it up. Deku said, like, not in front of the child. Airi says, hi, Baku, bitch. Hi, Kuro Sensei. Now, Mako is 100 times mad. Well, angrier. Deku has to hold Bakugo back from killing his daughter. So, yeah. Let's time skip to when they're older and everything. Deku and Kairono. Deku's number 1 hero. Kairono's number 2. Let's say Kuro Sensei is still teaching. He's still teaching people. Still teaching students about how it is to be a hero and everything. Kuro Sensei learned about quirks. Eri, no, she's smart as fuck. Yeah, Deku. So, they have 2 kids and everything like that. And they still live at the assassination classroom school. Yeah. I think that's going to be the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Subscribe if you want, and like if you want. I don't really care. I'm just doing this for a hobby. I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.